All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back to game 466, which is Musashi Samurai Legend on the PS2. How's it going, everybody? Naka, hello. Filthy Bear, hello. TGIF, weekend is here. Another day off. Might have some family coming over. Depends, they might... Some stuff going on, maybe won't. Still waiting on an answer for sure, but we'll see. We got to play some games in the meantime. Hopefully everybody's having a good holiday week. New Year is almost here. I wonder if we can beat this game. I don't know, this game... maybe this will be the last game of the year. Maybe Pokemon will be the last game of the year. Guess we'll find out. Depends on schedule. I'm not 100% sure yet. Let's watch the anime intro again.
Was catapulted to a magical realm
with this manga-style shading.
On the brink of catastrophe, and its people called desperately for a hero. Now, only Musashi can thwart the mad designs of a ruthless corporation.
Need to watch this anime.
One man, one chance, one destiny.
Red's voice acting from the next second. I was going to say Cobra. Oh, yes. Somehow that messed up. Let me fix that. But I didn't play this game for 13,000 hours. There we go. Better. Thank you for that. Imagining playing Musashi for 13,000 hours. Except for Switch 2. Have they announced anything for Switch 2 yet? Like, officially? Yeah, hopefully it's fully backwards compatible. Hopefully it's like, you can stick your Switch cards into it. Hopefully Nintendo sticks with physical media. That's the thing, right? Backwards compatible doesn't necessarily mean physical games, right? It could be digital games. That's the thing, it's like a big question mark, right? Who's going to be the first manufacturer to go purely digital? I mean, 100% Xbox is going to go pure digital next generation. I mean, nobody's buying Xbox except for, like, Game Pass, right? That's the majority reason people are using Xbox. PlayStation and Switch, who knows? So I'm sure Switch 2, considering it's coming out like, you know, half a generation kind of compared to the rest, we're probably going to stick with physical, but, you know, the next PlayStation, is that going to have a physical drive? I mean, even the PlayStation 5 Pro doesn't have a disk drive built in, right? So it's just a matter of time before everything goes pure digital. What can you do? It sucks. Alright, start the timer. Continue the game. I know. It's so weird, right? And the Switch wasn't exactly, like, high-end when it came out. It was, like, you know, the best portable system, sure. But, yeah. It was already showing its age then, so now it's, like, just creeping along. It's not like the Switch 2 is going to be, like, PS5 quality. Switch 2 is probably going to be, like, PS4 quality, I bet. Yeah, the Wii U flopped pretty fast, so they were probably scrambling for a replacement for the Wii U. It's like, yeah, Wii U is a decent system. It's just, yeah, the whole gimmick thing with the gamepad and all that stuff didn't help things. That's what I mean, right? Nintendo never goes for, like, you know, powerhouses for their systems. They always go for something that's going to be, like, proven technologies and relatively inexpensive, not using the bleeding edge of stuff. So, but when they're released, they're always, like, out of date. And then, of course, you know, you add an extra, like, 5+ years to that, and it's really out of date. Pad was so bad, yeah. It's bulky. How's it going, Zbornak? Well, I mean, if you're in the same room, but yeah, I mean, I guess the whole point of it is that yeah, you could play it in the house, right? Somebody's on the TV, you can go play a game on your gamepad, but you still have to be close to it. You couldn't be like downstairs and use it upstairs. Hey, Multigun Man, how's it going? So, yeah, it's definitely a thing. All right. I guess we're heading to the office now. Let's go see the dojo first, see if he's got anything new for us at the dojo. Constantly glitching. Yeah, here this game doesn't emulate all that well. Probably because of all the graphical things they do with like the shading and stuff. Probably has some like weird stuff that the emulators don't like. And it's not like this game's like a high-end, this isn't like a game that, they're probably aiming to emulate well. So, it's why real hardware is the way to go for all this old stuff. I'm happy to be live streaming. GameCube, yeah. Well, the Xbox was, but I mean, the Xbox came out later, didn't it? Compared to the, I mean, GameCube was definitely a powerhouse compared to the PS2. But of course, Nintendo did their own thing and made these little tiny discs. You couldn't play DVDs, which was one of the big things of the PlayStation as well. Like people were picking up PlayStation 2s in households that didn't have game systems because it was a DVD player. It's like, well, you get a DVD player and, you can play some games too. So it's great for the parents, great for the kids, right? So it was like it's a big selling point when you throw something like that, right? So that helped sell, like, being one of the most, one of the largest, like, game systems in existence in terms of sales. Oh yeah, the OG Xbox was great, but new player to the industry. They had, plus being an American company versus Japanese company, they didn't have a lot of people grabbing the system outside of like the U.S. Right?
Ah, where you been?
Yeah. Well, Nintendo Switch Online. I mean, every game system you gotta pay for an online thing now, and Nintendo Switch Online is the cheapest of the bunch. So
Today, I teach you art of using enemy strength against him. It's called counter-attack.
Physical copy is glitching? Weird. I haven't seen any like weird glitches. Like what kind of glitches were you getting?
You watch me and duplicate if you can.
Counter attack. Mostly fall through the earth? Never had that. Was that like later on in the game? Because I've yet to see anything like that happening.
You, Duckling, you improve.
You sure your disc was in good condition? Because I can see that being an issue. It's trying to load some like content and it just doesn't load. So suddenly your geometry disappears and you just go fall through the earth. Yeah, $10 a year is like nothing compared to like Xbox and PlayStation, right? Stable 480p in Europe? Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You can now defend and counter-attack whenever you duplicate techniques you already know. Reduplicate foes many times. You'll see.
Thanks. You're the cat's meow.
Boo.
Meow.
Oh, that would do it, yeah.
Make me proud, Tiger Cub.
The PS3 doesn't do... Like, PS3 isn't, like, the best for PS2 games. I mean, just like PS1 games on the PS3. for the most part, you're emulating the game. There's like some hardware stuff, there's also some software stuff, and it's definitely not perfect. So yeah, that would be why. I've had some issues on PS1 games on PS3, so. Oh, there was a hamster. Smell the village berries. Good old Monty Python.
Oh yeah.
Hydroblast freezes lava and puts out fiery enemies. It gets too hot, use Hydroblast to cool them down. You have trouble with your Switch charging? Could be. Could be the battery too, I mean... Especially if you either have it on your charge for a while or you keep it off the charge for a while, the battery probably isn't all the best. Hey Baines, how's it going? Happy Friday. Let's get turned around in this stupid... Nope, this way. Still getting used to this damn reverse camera. Yeah, the best is when you have something in storage, you take it out and the battery's like swollen up. It's one thing if you can remove the battery. Like, luckily my old PSP, LG one, had the battery out. Or, you know, batteries that can like pop out themselves, but if it's like an integrated thing, then yeah. Dual Switch controllers, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad when the games... I mean, I guess some people prefer it that way. I prefer it the other way. Like, if I press like, left on the right analog stick, it rotates it like this here, right? I prefer it the other way. I prefer it so, like, I'm kind of pushing, like, the camera, like in front of the character. And when you press up, you look down. When you press down, you look up. It's, like, reversed for this, too, which is kind of annoying. So I'm always, like... trying to rotate the different way. It's just but some people prefer it the other way, right? Some people prefer like this, but most of the time when you have games with the camera control like that, you have the option of reversing that. This game doesn't have that because the camera is too close, especially during boss fights. It's like, you know, you got these big ass bosses, like the huge bosses, and your camera is like right up close. You can't see anything. And of course, your attacks are melee, so you got to get into melee range of the enemy. So you're like right up close to the boss and you can't see squat. Most of the time there's an option of reversing. This one doesn't have that. The only option is the, you have like A and B for controller types, which is like, just changes, you know, what the X button and like square buttons do and stuff like that. But it doesn't reverse the analog stick. No option for like for reversing the analog stick, which is kind of annoying. I'm trying to think if like Kingdom Hearts had that. Like, that's for something in 2005 from Square Enix. You'd think that would have been like a pretty common thing at this point. But
Musashi.
Who knows? Samurai's wife asked him to go down on her. He responded, "It's Bushido. It's Bushido." Boo. Where was I? Wasn't I supposed to go to a new place? Guess we're searching the mine? I thought we unlocked a new area because we unlocked the sword or whatever. Oh, go to the academy, I guess. Hey, Sugar, how's it going? Happy Friday. Musashi. School is back in session, but I'm still missing 2 of my star pupils. I have a feeling they'd like to meet them. They're the twin maidens of fire. Serious. And of course, Marabo and Maribo are their names, and they've been absent for some time now. Would you please try to find them for me? Sure. Good answer. I heard they went in the direction of Mount Terrier, a volcano that's shown signs of activity recently. Locals claim that something has angered the volcano spirit, and apparently set out to appease it. Though young, they are devoted to their duty and to each other. As you may have heard, their powers only manifest when they are together. Well, I wish I could have talked them out of going. I hope they're alright. Sure they don't call it Mount Terrier for nothing. Do take care. Hey, Set Incarnate. I'm assuming you want exclamation vote too? If you're looking for the fast forward votes. Who's winning now for the fast forwards? Still pretty close across the board. Mercenary Saga, of course, had those extra votes to begin with. So it's a little higher votes than the rest. Technically, it's the worst number of extra votes because it started at 17. It's at 24 now. So Area Chronicles actually gotten more votes than it. But otherwise, everything's kind of close. Borderlands, Tales of Legendia, Valhalla Knights. And Area Chronicles got 10 votes. I don't know why. It's going to be a tight race. Still a long ways to go, though. Let's get some useless ice cream that'll melt. Oh, what an awful system that is. Yeah, you wanted to raise your MP? Alright, now you gotta, like... You gotta bring some, like, dry ice to keep your ice cream from melting. So using, like, 2 slots, and God knows how long that dry ice lasts. Well, maybe Area Chronicle would be. Area Chronicle looks like it's just some, like, cheap, mobile game kind of clone or mobile game port kind of thing. And the Mercenaries ones look like, well, I mean, they were basically, somebody mentioned they were like 3DS eShop games, I guess, that they ported over. Borderlands, though, is great. I remember playing that a long time ago. That was a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed the Borderlands. And Tales of Legendia, I mean, we got lots of Tales games, so, Tales are always good. I don't know how the Legendia is. I realized I had, like, a sealed copy of Legendia for some reason. Not that it's a very super valuable game being sealed or anything, but I was like, what the hell? I still have some sealed PS2 games. Trying to go to how do I go to the mountain? I'm trying to, like, aim in that direction. It's not going. I have to hold straight right. Truant Twins. What was the third option? Or the fourth option? Valhalla Knights. I don't know what to expect out of that. All I know is the third one is, I think, the worst rated game on the Vita. According to Metacritic. Oh yeah, Borderlands is a lot of fun. Pork pot pie. You have a steel copy of Shadow Madness? I mean, you probably got that for what, $5? Brand new, like yesterday? I don't think anybody wants to keep a copy of that around willingly. Trying to figure out how to do the counterattack. So those Berlin games get progressively worse. Yeah, they get completely out there, don't they? Alright. Hydroblast. One actually does damage, which is nice. Borderlands 3 is so bad. I mean, the movies were... The movie is so much better than the game, right? You played for the dialogue volume to 0. Oh yeah, Tiny Tina's one's good. She's a character from what, like Borderlands 3 or 2 or... Yeah, Air Chronicles looks like it's gonna be ass. Double cross. Cover tic-tac-toe into enemies. 15 MP. A few people enjoy the pre-sequel. Into it, considering it, not considering a Borderlands game. Oh yeah. How is it different? Does it do anything different than like the regular Borderlands games, or? Bye. Mycella here. Sweep in the last second and just win it for Area Chronicles. Dirty rag. That was pretty chill solo. Yeah. We were having fun with that one solo. I mean, at that point it wasn't really designed as much for co-op. I mean, it had the option, but it wasn't like... It wasn't the primary focus. The other games, I guess, they made it more co-op friendly, I guess. UK Australia. The sequel in Wonderlands suffered from the devs not getting resources to continue development for DLC. Oh yeah. Rain forever. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, it's not like I play post game all that much, so at that point I couldn't really care. But yeah, I guess for people who want more of the stuff, they can't. That way to go that way. Let's see what's over here first. Such weird numbers. 16,027 bucks. Borderlands Arena DLC. Oh yeah. am I going? This way, I guess. Realize it's a new enemy. I need his move. I need his move. Yeah, the camera is definitely too close up, especially during boss fights. Like, you know, the camera being close is fine if you got a game with like some sort of range attacking, but when you've got like literally like your attacking is melee, so you have to be like right next to the enemy. And you got a really close camera, and the enemy's the size of this freaking mountain. It's like, all right, they can't see anything that's going on here. And then the lock-on is really annoying too. The lock-on system is like, the distance is fairly small, especially in boss arenas. Like, you think you'd be able to like lock on from here. No, like, you can lock on from like that. It's like I can lock on from about here. So in a boss arena, and you can remember this boss is like a lot bigger than this guy, and this is the maximum range for lock on. It's really annoying. Whistling Dervish? It's a whirling Dervish Master. Notice how much that cost? That's pretty good damage. She did buy Xenoblade Chronicles 2, not Torna. Alright, good. Now you gotta buy Torna. It's like a full price game. 3 core is the way through 3. Assuming I want to freeze this. Let's 2 years ago. I wonder if those games will run better on the Switch too. I imagine, like, unless they patch the games to do so, it's probably not going to have some sort of improvements. Maybe we'd have to, like, purposely be designed for improvements. How did I heal, by the way, there? Weird. Oh, these things are... Yeah, I'm sure some of the big games will have some patches. Obviously, the games being like released soon, like Xenoblade Chronicles X, for example, would almost guarantee to have some sort of switch to like performance boosts or whatever. Of course, you're limited to like the limited to the game's assets and everything too. Like, sure, you can probably boost the frame rate, for example, but can you boost the resolution that much? It's not like you're downloading HD patches for the game or whatever. Yeah. Hopefully it's free. Hopefully it's like the PS4 and PS5 stuff where you get like a free upgrade to the PS5 version if you own the PS4 version, and not like, hey, you gotta rebuy everything again. Knowing Nintendo, it's gonna be the latter. This must be the right way because you seem to be going pretty far this direction here. Maybe not. It's like a dead end, maybe. Goes up. No. Let's keep going. Well, Persona 5 was a trickier one because that was the PS3 and PS4 versions, right? And those are completely incompatible with each other. You can't pop the PS3 version on PS4 and play it, you know what I mean? So... Although they did do that with, was it Judgment, I think? You had to rebuy the game, so the PS4 and PS5 versions were different. Royal, non-royal versions, yeah, I guess. Make like a director's cut version, and you have to buy it again. Side. I don't think I can reach there from here, so I have to climb from over here, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of happy I didn't pick up East 10 yet. No, I'm gonna wait until they bring out the director's cut, assuming it gets released physically. I'm surprised they didn't drop East 10 in price for the for like the holiday season. With the announcement of that, it's like, hey, look. Yep, always sucks. Something when they bring out like Game of the Year editions that come with all the DLC and stuff like that. It's always a slap in the face. It's like, damn it, I should have waited and picked it up and all that stuff for free. Although that happens less and less nowadays. Yep. Just upgraded to a katana. It's all grown up. Fire blankets. accessory. Flame resistant material reduces fire damage. Yeah, it gives me a lot of extra defense, and a lot of extra focus, and a lot of extra luck. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice stat-wise. You know, I lose some strength. In the end, it's probably a better deal. Yeah, their AI was horrible anyways, so I don't miss out by not having them in my party. So less damage now. Just a rock I could blow up, right? I love platforming where your camera is like a foot below your character, so you can't see where the hell you're landing until you're landing on it. You try to rotate the camera down, the camera wants to go up, so it's like, no. You know the shadow that we put underneath you? Yeah, we're not going to let you see that, because we're going to pan the camera up so that it instantly goes up as soon as you jump. Great design, guys, great design.
That was a tight squeeze.
What the hell does she sell? Maybe she's the magic cards vendor or something like that. Those look like onigiri or something. Skim me out. Yep. Get back to making onigiri. You know, stuffed rice balls. Fresher and more filling than your average sandwich. One taste, you'll be hooked. She's selling hamburgers. Good old hamburgers. Get too close, you get knocked back from the damage, I guess. Good years to make Kingdom Hearts 4. You got Kingdom Hearts 4 right here. Iron parts. We need that third part. Let's see if I can make some combos. I tried making combos, well, I didn't try every combination, but I tried most of the combinations of the materials I have and didn't make anything useful. It's dangerous. I don't know what happens if I fall in the lava. Do I just take some damage, or do I like... Oh, jeez. I'm about to find out there. Magical barrier. fun. Go jump on that when it's like. Then try to jump on the pointy one. Would have gone bad. God, that delay. Oh, rip. Alright, good. We don't like instantly die, get a game over if we hit the lava. So I want to get rid of that barrier downstairs. Maybe I need like the next sword or something, and then that'll get rid of barriers and have to come back for it. Make it over there. That's rude. It's a really powerful move for the cost. Galvabolt kit. Not sure what the hell that is. I don't know what that is. Was that a card? No, it's a key item. Gandrake Convention that mass produces Galvabots. Probably something for the arena. So he did mention something about a Galvabot kit or whatever. $15.37. We'll be there by tomorrow. It's only 1,500 games away. If we end up getting SMT4 and then SMT4 whatever the hell the sequel thing is, and then SMT5, then we'll eventually get it. We have been getting a lot of SMT games for Fast Forward, so. Well, surprisingly, we get to get a Persona on Fast Forwards. chill music. Tremor here, probably. Let's just keep that out, I guess. That was a puzzle. See what's over here, I guess, and then we'll go back the other way. From this Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, I can't think of any music from 13 either. There's nothing as memorable as, like, you know, most of the other Final Fantasies. Pretty good. I mean, it's been so long since I played it, and I didn't play a lot of it because I don't even think I even got to the point where where like it opens up the world where you can, like, you know, do other things other than just the corridor simulator. Charm figurine. Since we got an accessory that boosts our other stats, let's improve our offense again. Yeehaw! And Trixie, I wait tables at Pepper's Grill. Pepper? She's in this game? Good old Pepper Spray, or whatever her name is. Pepper from Evolution. Where's Grub will pump you up if you can get it down. Locals love it. Howdy. So many wizardry games. We still have wizardry left to go. There's new ones that are being released. Not counting all the wizardry likes that are out there. Let's throw some anime girls in your wizardry like game. There you go. It's basically like 90% of the Vita's library. Remake of the original one. I think there's also a new one coming out like early next year, January or something like that. This doesn't look suspicious at all. Oh God. One of those annoying things you gotta like step on just the right ones. Oh God. What the fuck? Is there any way of knowing which one's the right ones? Does it look at where the pillars are and like jump for the pillars? Can't really do that. It's just I can't. Like one over there somewhere. Okay. Just trying to see if I can like get those things down so I can see, but just like Indiana Jones. Yep. It's like half her health there. I gotta freeze one so I can get the other one to lift up or something. No idea. Gotta wait for this one to cool and then I can like freeze this one. Right way. Magic alloy, nice. Give me a katana upgrade. We got a checkpoint if we die. Those rocks keep making you think there's like platforms. Like that looks like a platform right there, but guessing that was the halfway point. They gave us a checkpoint. They wouldn't give us a checkpoint for a boss fight. Vivi.
The show must go on.
None other than Brachio, manager of the troop Brachio. What, you never heard of us? Our troop of troubadours. Once we're all together, we'll stage spectacular extravaganzas. Troubadours.
Pressing the button to learn the move, but it's not working. Servo. It's going okay. What are those things doing up there? It's about to like bring that over here. The only thing is jump and pick up are the same buttons, so you have to like can't be right next to it when you jump. No. I'm learning the move. We have that checkpoint, but I'm clicking, like pressing the button when I get the flash thing, but it's not learning the move for some reason. Maybe because it's a move I've already learned, but usually you don't have the blue circle unless it's a, or maybe because I'm counterattacking it. I don't know. Okay, are we going this way? Or are we going this way? I think that was, yeah, the checkpoint was before the border. It's a weird place to put a checkpoint. But for the checkpoint here, they should have put it after the zone.
Listen.
Yeah, why aren't I learning it? Like I'm counterattacking him when he's hitting me with it. Alright, how do I learn it? I don't know, that's weird. I guess I was countering that move. This is the move I need to to actually get. I didn't notice what that was. Some sort of shield thing, I guess. God, like reduces my mana. Turn that off. Fine. You want to stay in your shell? So if I had enough mana, I would use that 4 whirling thingamajigger. But get close enough for me to use that. Oh, these things are annoying. Like a wall I can break open? Yeah, it's gotta be sitting on the map there. Huh? That's probably something I have to climb. Probably need a special move for that. These balls are really annoying. God, those things are annoying. Alright, so we need to bring those somewhere. To a spot around here. That other cliff is way too high to climb, so... I wonder if I can grab these and jump across. It's awkward jumping when you have these things. This is like a delay. They really need to make the jump button and the pickup button the same damn button. Seems like it's gonna be annoying. Just try. Back to the checkpoint, I guess. Tight speaks, bad camera. A lot of fun.
Push out.
What the hell? The steam is done. There's no steam. It's like, nope, you got hit by steam. This is Sword at Home. I mean, it's probably the same team that worked on Kingdom Hearts, considering, you know, Squeenix and all that. Correct. Why did I not kill all of them? Because we're on a slope. If I take damage from the back, if I touch him when he's past me, there's a big chunk of damage to take too. Really? Gotta wait for him to finish his animation before he's vulnerable again? Seriously, what the fuck? This thing just wishes was Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it's a sequel to a game that Brave Fencer Musashi on the PS1, but this game, I don't know, controls, the UI is kind of eh. The camera's way too close to the character, especially bad during boss fights. The camera's really annoying to control too. A lot of stuff in this that could have definitely been way better. It's not terrible, but it's also, it's definitely way better. And we're going to use this game to test combat elements for Kingdom Hearts. I wouldn't be surprised. Musashi voice actor is S tier. Yep. It's definitely some tier, alright. Should we wait here and wait for them to be killed by the steam? Not the smartest enemy AI. I think I got through. I'm gonna get killed by the steam. Yeah, I mean, Brave Fence Musashi also did a lot of stuff. Like, it had some nice humor and stuff like that, but some of the gameplay mechanics were kind of awful. So this one's kind of the same thing. Although this one has the actual humor is not as good. So there's less to redeem it. Except for Rocky. What have thanks so much for 29 months of awesome support. Awesome. How's it going? Happy New Year's Eve or something. We're close to New Year's now. Well, Metal Games use it too. Oh yeah. I just slowly walking to the steam. Close to death again. Same spot too. Yep, exactly. We're getting close to the boss fight here. And this game would have been so much worse if boss fights didn't give you a full health if you lost to them. You had to go back to a previous checkpoint or something. That'd have been like, nope. Turned off the system, never looked back. So at least they have some slight quality of life stuff. Looks like a boss. Still no checkpoint though, so if I die here I have to restart from the bottom of this last area. The checkpoints are kind of few and far between, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, it's got a unique look, but that's about it. Music is good. I mean, it's got a, you know, Square Enix behind it, so in terms of looks and sounds, it's going to be pretty good, but yeah, the actual like gameplay itself, I mean, most of the battles are just me mashing the X or the square button. That's it. It's like the majority of battles. Yeah. That's the thing. Platforming in games where the engine is not designed for platforming is a bad idea. It's another one where there's platforming segments, but this engine is not designed for platforming. Your camera is way too low on the screen, or your character is way too low on the screen for the camera, so whenever you jump, you can't see where you're landing. They add like a shadow thing to your character, but if you're trying to tilt the camera down and you jump up, it tilts the camera up so that generally you can't see where you're going because the camera's tilted up so your shadow gets obscured before you land. So platforming is, unless you're like holding up the right analog stick so your camera is constantly tilted up while you're jumping around, which is awkward as fuck. So yeah, it's not an engine designed for platforming, but they shoehorned it in there. That was the big issue with the original game too. Lots of platforming segments in a game engine that's not designed for platforming. Yeah, Steamwood in the original game was awful. Yep, and then they do it twice in that game. It's like, seriously? They're so proud of that area that they had to use it multiple times. Armored enemies in this direct game, yeah, pretty much. But you can throw them, but you have to use one of your special moves, which is really awkward to switch between them in battle. You have to hold the R2 button, it opens up this menu. You're totally stationary and still being attacked while you're opening this. And switch the ability, and then I guess you can open up this menu, but it's awkward to do, right? If it was like a built-in ability or something like that, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's like not even worth doing the picking up enemy thing. Especially since just mashing the square button generally kills them anyways, so...
Hang in there! I'll get you out!
And for some Class A voice acting.
It won't open!
Hey, stop! What's the big idea? Don't touch that!
Guess I'll just have to cut it down.
I said don't touch! Wait a minute. You're that Musashi guy, aren't you?
Slashy.
Hey there! Tell me how this works.
What a pinhead! Don't you know we're enemies? No way am I gonna tell you that!
What's your... Oh, I get it. You don't know either.
Ha! I do too! I run this place! I'm Riesling, director of, security for Gandrake. I'm wicked popular!
Wicked popular.
Wow, so you're the man. Props Thanks to you, dude. That's so cool.
It's voice acting.
Yeah, I guess.
So you must know all about this machine.
This? It's a pyroclastic modulator. The manual's missing, but the machine is supposed to use the Maiden's powers to stop the volcano.
Really? Nah, I'd forget about it if I were you. It won't work. Haven't you heard? There are 2 Maidens of Fire, and you need both of them to do anything.
Gotta save them up for those fast-forward tight races.
You can't fool me! Maiden magic is plenty powerful. What do we need 2 of them for? All right, people, fire it up!
Uh-oh. What was that?
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know. It's out of control. The core power is going haywire. We may have miscalculated.
What's that roar?
Guess we've woken up the beast. We're out of here. I'm leaving cleanup duty to you.
So, you're a Maiden of Fire?
Now carry me.
That's right. My name's Mirabel. Who are you?
I'm Musashi.
Some very Disney music. I know, right?
Whoa! You're Musashi? I wasn't expecting someone so young and handsome.
Most of the other voices are kind of okay. Musashi's voice, like, why?
Yes, you'll do nicely.
Oh, well, also voice actor. Yep. Sure she does a lot of teenage boys.
What? Are you okay?
Yep, I'm fine. See, I can't use my maidenly powers unless Maribo is with me. I'll bet that's why that machine didn't work.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it.
Yeah, you may be right. So where is she?
Who knows? They carted her off somewhere without a word.
I'll check up on her as soon as I can. First, let's get you home.
Okay. Oh no! I can't take a single step.
Really?
Are you serious?
It's like voice actor was just hitting puberty. It's thinking, oh man, deep voices are so much cooler.
Honest, I feel so drained from that terrible machine they stuck me in. Help me out, would you? Please?
Some unique shoe soles there.
Oh, all right. Buckle up and get ready for the ride of your life.
Oh my.
Yay!
Yay! Yep. It's so stupid how much stronger their attacks are compared to my sword. Just yeeting the maiden. Alright, you just stick your feet out. There's like 3 times my sword damage. Get all the XP I can. All the XP. Teamwork, yeah. You act like a lead weight. I'll push you around. I wonder if I can climb up here. I don't think I can. No. It's a fun but bad game. Stop making me trying to play bad games. You got plenty of those to play. Well, don't you have something to say? I'm sorry, Miss Tilsit. We can't hear you. I'm sorry, Miss Tilsit. I'm worried sick. Where's your sister? The men from Gandrake took her away. Oh dear. No worries, Teach. I'll save her. Yes, please do. Mirabo, you may be a maiden of fire, but you're still just a child. Promise me you'll stay out of danger. Yes, Miss Tilsit. I'll steer clear of danger. Good girl. And this is just water under the bridge. Now, I want you to write a 10-page essay titled There's No Place Like Home. Huh? Wait a sec. Didn't you just say this is water under the bridge? That was a mercy. This is discipline. Aww. Thanks so much, Musashi. This incident has reminded me what it means to be a teacher. Well, they say there's no better way to learn than to be a teacher. Exactly. But that reminds me. I've always been told this should go to a hero in a time of crisis. I'm not sure what this is for, but I'm sure I want you to have it. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Must be a, artifact. Let's see, you fit the description. Pair of huge gloves. Alright, that's probably where we need to climb up that that wall. Thanks. Listen to your teacher, got it? I'll do my best. Better.
Hello!
Hello.
So nice to see you.
Hello! Hello!
Hello. Just watched a film where a man's wife got brutally murdered and his son is left physically disabled. Just returned events, his son is kidnapped and has to chase the kidnappers thousands of miles and help a mentally disabled woman. Finding Nemo's a real thriller. Boo. Poor Nemo. That basically is the plot of Nemo. Yep, cat. You can't pet the cat though, -1 point.
Hello there.
Finding a way around town. I always look for Asiago when I head for Brandon's office. Asiago is the puppy in the plaza, you know?
Oh, it's good of you to come.
There's also a puppy that you can't pet.
Hi.
Takes you back to the vibe of the game. Slow and narrated. You know, there's some stuff it does okay, and some stuff it does kind of annoying. The camera is definitely one of the things that is very bad. Especially during boss fights, when your camera's this close, and the boss is like the size of this room, you're trying to you have to be in melee range of it. Good luck trying to see what the hell's going on with the boss when you're trying to whack it. Very hard to react to things in time.
Ah, glad you stopped by.
Oh, you brought me one of the Gandrake's Revolution Galvabot kits. Now I can put together the battle of my dreams. I'm going to arrange a very special challenge for your next visit.
Ah,
Guess not this visit. Let's get some money.
fight!
Hey, Dusk, how's it going? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Dirge level. Yeah, I never played Dirge of Cerberus. I need to play that someday. I mean, not on purpose, but, you know.
You win!
I need to pick up a copy to try that. It's a game I'm sure Squeenix will totally, you know, remaster and re-release at some point. Except they won't. This doesn't help, like I never used Vincent in Final Fantasy VII, so it's not like I give a damn about Vincent. Two steel parts now. Wonder if there's a 2 steel part, 1 iron part combo that does anything. Let's wait till we have the what's the last material? Mithril probably? Yeah, Mithril. There's a fourth material as well, which isn't on the list, which is interesting. Didn't use the word great. It's a playable game. Well, the game is okay. It's got some annoying aspects, but I've definitely played worse. It's a solid 3.
Greetings.
Musashi, part of my troop is still missing. Can't put on a show without them. Please rescue the rest of the troop, Brachio. We will be booed and ridiculed mercilessly if we don't give our audience the full show. Yeah. No, 3 out of 5. Fluffy.
How's it going?
Always a pleasure.
What you got? Plum onigiri. It's just more hit point stuff. Basically the same thing as bread, so probably the same cost levels as well. Fugu. Let's get some fugu. Totally diet poison. You can have a dirty rag. Yeah, they're not really tied to each other. It's a similar story where you get like there's a hero that's summoned from another world to this one to become, you know, because that was the prophecy or whatever. But other than that, they're not tied in any way. So yeah, you're definitely safe to play this for the second one or first one or vice versa. So. Square is terrified of touching the Chrono series at this point. Well, I mean, they've put out Chrono Trigger multiple times in previous generations, so what stops them from doing it again? I mean, PS1 release, is it 3DS or 2DS? But like the original DS, I think it was 3DS, right? The Chrono Trigger re-release. So they could definitely re-release it, but in terms of making like a sequel to Chrono, then yeah, I don't know. And of course, they re-released the Chrono Cross thing recently there. Radiant Dreamers with Chrono Cross, so... But yeah, it's one of those things like, why ruin a good thing, right? They already made like the best RPG of all time, they don't need to like, you know, improve that. Nobody wants to try to like top what they did, you know. And I mean that was like the perfect storm of like all the best of like the best of the time. You know, you had like some of the most iconic artists of the time, Akira Toriyama. You had like, you know, the best you know, the best music guys. You have the best like the best programmers, the best story designers, all that stuff. It's just you can't do that anymore. That's just not a thing that can happen anymore.
Good to see you.
Luna Pepper's Grill, home of the hottest food on this side of the Amphidon. I hope we offer delivery service soon.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I never played the PS1 version. I own it, but I never played it. I hear the load times really kill that game. Mitsuda, yeah. All the best of the best.
welcome.
The onigiri is slightly cheaper. I think it was like 900 for 100 HP. So overall, I think it's slightly cheaper than the bread. Other than that, they're identical. The original team just got refined, yeah. I enjoyed the bit I played of it, but like with most open world RPGs, I get sidetracked doing everything else but the main story, and then I just peter out, right? I just never end up beating the game. Snaps in half. Plus 5 strength. Hooray! I'm showing you for the next one. 6 chunks. Machine quality life improvements, yeah. That's a nice thing when they re-release some of these older games. Makes them playable on like systems that, like modern systems people currently have, plus, yeah, they add quality of life stuff generally. There's definitely some misses, but also a lot of wins. Oh yeah, this thing has manga-style shading. The mighty manga-style shading. I've got enough money to buy that, I think the best item that they could sell at the shop there. Oh, I need to go identify this object too. It's on the second floor, I think. Really need to not have jump and open on the same button.
You want it? I've got it.
Strength plus 3 defense, so I'd lose the focus, luck, and obviously the defense for my current thing, but I get 15 strength. I wonder if it's worth it. So right now I'd be losing 6 strength, I'd be losing 5 focus, and 8 luck, and it's a lot of stats to lose for 15 strength. It's gonna keep pumping strength into my whenever I level up, that's all.
Day.
Started playing Final Fantasy VIII yesterday for the first time in 25 years. 3 times speed up, game changer. Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's a little boost, definitely help. Which game did I play not recently, but like a while back? It was one of their Tokyo Game Factory games, Lost Sphere. I think that had like a speed up option game too. It's nice when they have that. Yeah, the turn off encounters. It's the absolute most frustrating thing was you go back into a low level area for some reason because you need to go through there, and you're just getting these encounters of things that you could absolutely curb stomp by just sneezing in their general direction. But no, you gotta go through every frickin' encounter. It's the most frustrating thing.
Oh, what do we have here?
The way that like Earthbound did it, of course, is perfect. Is that when you just go into the encounter and like boom, you instantly win, right? Yeah, I mean, if they made the combat visible, or made it so you have the option of turning the encounter off in some way, if you're like a certain level. I think didn't Wild Arms do something similar where, like, if you're a certain level above it, you could, like, just, like, the encounters, you can make it so the encounters don't happen. Or 4, one of the ones. Yeah, free cancels, yeah, exactly. One of the 5 legendary artifacts. Got gloves that let you scale certain type of surfaces. This is a rare and precious object. Use it with the utmost care. No way to use this. I'm trying to think if there's places in the previous dungeons that I had to climb a surface on. There probably was, but... Once you're over level, the monsters run away from you. Yeah, exactly. See, if you have games where you have, like, enemies are visible on the map or whatever, then that makes sense, right? But games that have random encounters, like, the encounters still happen most of the time unless you have a way of turning them off. That's the annoying thing.
Musashi.
Where you still have to go through that stupid, like, combat encounter thing and either, like, run away or whatever. Just a waste of time. So gotta do something else first. I got the gloves. Have to go back to the school and talk to the maiden. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's not like a usable item that you have to, like, stock up on, because that's always annoying. Like Pokemon's repels. Mind you, Pokemon's repels are usually, like, don't just turn off, you know, weak encounters, they just turn off, like, the majority of encounters, so...
Hi, Musashi. Listen, I've decided to head to Nebulium Tower.
Wait a minute! You promised Mrs. Tilsit you'd stay put. And don't you have an essay to write?
Yeah, but I think they're keeping Maribel there.
JRPGs made an assumption where time is no issue. Well, the thing with old RPGs, JRPGs, especially like the NES and SNES era, a lot of that was a way to pad out the game length. Otherwise, the game would be too short, right? So just by padding a lot of extra encounters, making the high encounter rates, you know, you can make a game that was like maybe a 10-hour game, you know, a 20+ hour game. Later era games like Dragon Quest VII is an example of a game that didn't need high encounter rates because that game was already freaking long as hell as it was, so a game like that definitely didn't need it. But yeah, a lot of 8 and 16-bit games definitely needed it to make the game longer.
Really?
She'll find her way home.
You're mean. Hi, Musashi.
Wait.
Yeah.
Really?
You will? Oh, Musashi, you're the best.
Wait. What makes you think she's at Nebulium Tower?
I saw her in my mind. We're twins, and we know when the other's in trouble.
Got a save file corrupted. So going from disc 3 to forward, crash, that sucks. That's like, and disc 4 in that game is basically like the end. You're basically at the end there. Most of the stuff is like locked out, you can't return to a lot of places.
Please go find Maribel. I'm sure she's at Nebulium Tower.
You give a high encounter rate Game Pass, their design around rationing your resources. Yeah. As long as, like, fleeing is a decent option. Airport 2, yeah. That's why rentals were the way to go back then, but you weren't beating games, especially RPGs, with rentals.
Musashi.
Twins 2. Yep. The world is your oyster. I remember a spot where I had to climb up a cliff here. Was this the Nebulium Tower? I mean, probably. This here was just the tree, so... Still have an ability of, like, getting across to that island. Some sort of triple jump or something, or some sort of air dash. Yep, same here. One tortilla. Alright, Big Pharma. Have a great shopping trip. Yeah, true. Probably going the right way. Gotta take that bike ride again. Final Fantasy 7 motorcycle race, let's go! I feel like they want us to go back on here, but... Delay. That lag between when you let go of the button. I'm so bad at like predicting how long it takes. This game loves its mini game things. long is this section? Just the boss. Really can't see squat. I wouldn't be surprised. Bunch of team members from the Final Fantasy teams and from the Kingdom Hearts teams. Still don't think I'm going the right way here, but it says like a teleporter back if all fails there. Assuming there's one at the end of this area too. All the monies. This Magic the Gathering? Nice. Yeah. I mean, it's not surprising when you have a lot of shared teams. You may get like some, you know, some people that worked on this franchise and people working on this franchise. They're kind of in between other games on their mainline games. They're working on these. Because of course, when it comes to like game design, oftentimes you have, you know, let's say the team who's does the art assets, they might be done doing the art assets at a certain point before the game, like well before the game gets released. Then at that point, it's just like programming and stuff like that. And they're working on other stuff, other projects like this. Now we're running to harder enemies, so this is probably the right way. I don't think these enemies are this harder difficulty versions. They're like big boys. Go here before. princess in this one. Oh, they said remake. Bit of a gap between those last two. Yes. Luckily, the Steam mode isn't as annoying as Steam mode. There's no timers or anything. It's the first thing I thought when I came in here too. Is like, oh crap, Steam mode, but no annoying timers. They learned their lesson. So we're going to be climbing on those platforms, I guess, to get up there. Alright, this is the way we need to go. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in the upper levels here. He probably is. He's got a 2000s design. He probably has like a chain for his watch. He probably has like a pants that goes down to his knees. No. It's a similar story to the original game, but it's a different Musashi, I think. It's not like, you know, he's not like, oh man, not again. They were talking about like a, you know, a long time ago, something similar happened. So I'm assuming that was the original Musashi, so... It's hard to tell with this game. Okay, guess I was going the right way. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything up here. Go all the way down to the bottom and then climb all the way back up to the top. Gone the other way would have been faster. Oh, couldn't have gone the other way. staring at his phone the whole time, taking bread and rot. It's gonna be interesting to see what the generations in the future are gonna be like when they're like basically glued to their phone 24/7. Darn kids these days. Magic Alloway. It's a brand new light novel. Turned into a manga, turned into an anime. Let's go claim this middle section. Want to go that way? Do I want to go this way? Rude. I think I wanted to take the other path because this seems like the right way, so let's go see what was the other way. I know, right? Thankfully, Squeenix knows how to do music. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is the right way. Go back. Yeah, it doesn't look like PS3 does a good job at emulating this one. Is this the other path I could have taken here? Yeah. This is the other one I could have taken, so looks like they just meet back up in the middle there. Yeah, I guess there's like geometry issues or something like that where you fall through the world. There must be some floating point stuff that PS3 does different than the PS2, so PS2 works fine. PS3 like doesn't do the math just the same way, so you end up falling through world geometry, I guess. I know, right? We're basically halfway through the PS2 library at this point, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's like the second biggest RPG library. We're already halfway through it. It's coming for me. Ow. Rude. Right in the kidneys. How is he not exhausted yet? Climbing on this glass wall. Wait, was it dead end? Genji, Dawn of the Samurai, Katana Kami, Way of the Samurai story, Fate Samurai Rim, so many samurai games. Good old La Pucelle. That one was weird. Naruto. God.
Thanks. I can still make my deadline.
Telegio, reporter for the Anthedon Times. You know, the local paper. So eager for a scoop, but some people think I'm pushy. The public's got to break it down. Is DS the ninja platform? It is. I guess she won't be able to walk either.
Maribo, are you okay?
Unless they release an official localization at some point.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Musashi. Mirabeau told me about you.
Oh, so you're the one the princess summoned. Is Mirabeau alright?
No, she's dead.
Oh yeah, she's safe and sound back home.
Thank goodness.
Let's get you out of here.
Not so fast. We can't leave without the princess.
This will sound like this guy, so it fits.
Say what? How do you know she's here?
Because they brought us here together.
They really Disneyfied these themes for the twins. Well, I usually end up using their feet anyways.
Great! That saves me a trip. All right, let's go rescue her. Maribo, can you walk?
Of course.
Not.
Maybe not.
Don't hurt yourself. I'll carry you, all right? Hold on tight.
Thanks.
All right. Seeing we're in a massive hit, the combat had been faster. Well, the combat is, like I said, basically just devolves into mashing the square button. Camera's horrible in this game. The bosses, they don't know how to do the bosses. Like, some bosses are like Zelda-style bosses where you just have to do have to hit something like a couple times. The boss, other ones you actually have to do enough damage to take them down. Like, it seems to be, they don't seem to follow a certain theme, so you never know if you're just supposed to like go in there and wail on the boss, try to kill it, or if you have to, like, you know, try to dodge the movements and just hit them during those sequences. Like, no rhyme or reason. So a lot of things are just undercooked in terms of ideas, I guess. Where are we supposed to go here? So we just need to bring her back home. We need to, like, get the princess afterwards. Yeah, the carrying thing is just annoying. And even the button sequences make no sense. So like, attacking is the square button, X is the jump button, triangle is like the drop the maiden, but if you want to pick up the maiden you gotta press the X button, the same button as jump, to pick them up. And there's rocks you need to actually pick up and drop and jump on top of, so if you drop the rock with the triangle button and you want to like jump on top of it, you end up picking it up again. So you have to like move away from it, then jump on top of it. It's like why? Why not just have the triangle button be pick up and drop? Like why? Just like nonsensical stuff like that. Let's put her in itsy bitsy pieces in a jar. It's a wonderful idea. Can't go back yet. Well, where the hell am I supposed to go? Save the Maiden. There was this one here that was empty. Stay right here. Dude, now we're supposed to go save this other princess. Here, maybe? There. I'm not gonna carry two princesses. It's gonna be hard. You have to constantly, like, juggle them. See, everyone decided to walk.
Nice to see you again.
Musashi, you've saved me twice now. Your Highness.
Looks like he's doing something bad to the princess. The way he's moving there.
I'm fine, Maribo. It comes with the territory.
Especially the backgrounds are just 3D. Yeah. Yeah, definitely makes them stand out in weird ways, right?
Looks like Musashi found you first. They didn't hurt you, did they?
Yeah, the princess seems to have the only, like, semi-normal hands in the games.
No. Thank goodness. Musashi, I'm so glad you came.
My pleasure, Princess. But let's hurry back to Antheum. They'll be stoked when they see who's coming.
They better be. Let's go.
I like big hands. But Musashi's pretty grown at this point, so... Young Lord Musashi, how can we ever repay you for delivering our daughter from such peril? Your extraordinary valor inspires us all. Bless you, brave warrior. Aw, you're making me blush. Yeah, I was right. You saved Maribo and Princess Mycella too. Surprised we can fight a boss there. You really amaze me, Musashi. Now that Maribo's back, we can finally begin our semester. Yep. Remember, good pupil, always come from good teachers. What? Never lifted a paw. Hush, child. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Musashi, for taking care of the village in my absence. We are so very proud of you. Well, I was mostly doing it for myself. Perhaps so, but we are still grateful for your help. Thank you. No prob, anytime. You make a good couple. Hey, cut that out. What matter? Your face go red, Musashi. No fair, he's mine. Ha 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 ha. The end. This feels a very The End style thing, but obviously got a lot more swords. Yeah, I was expecting to have to, like, bring her back and fight a whole bunch of dudes, but nope. The game was thankfully, you know... Thankfully, that's what I'm looking for. He's on our side for that one, I guess. Yeah, they gave up with the game. Like, alright, we added enough padding, let's just make the game... They need to add an extra, like, 2 hours to the game, so they just add a whole bunch of padding at the beginning. They do have you revisit the same places over and over, like that area there. I mean, majority of that area was already, like, one I've been to, like, 3 or 4 times, so... Yep. It's usually the case. Just peters out instead of, you know... Doesn't go out with a bang, it just goes out with a whimper. It's like Breath of Fire. You don't see your cockroach's legs. It's definitely a very weird hairpiece. Especially the fact that he's got like a normal head thing and he's got this weird, like, parasite thing attached to the top of his head with like a pole. It's really weird. I don't know what the hell they're going for when they came up with that design. They gave me like regular spiky hair. It's like, oh, this isn't enough. We need to make this like crazy. Alright, just slap this to the top of his model. Done. Speed moving tech you can zip around with? Yeah, that would help a lot.
Musashi, can you do us a favor?
No.
Like what?
You remember Mount Terroir, right? We're worried that the monster there hasn't calmed down yet. But we're not allowed to leave. So we thought maybe you'd help us out. If you do, we'll give you the Sword of Fire. Right, Maribo? That's right. So, Musashi, what do you say?
Sure.
That's the spirit.
So, how should I soothe the savage beast?
However you want, Musashi. Just give him a good spanking, and I'm sure he'll wise up.
Spanking.
That's it?
Finding the best way is up to you. It's not our place to say more. Warriors have their roles, just as maidens have theirs. I had to write an essay about that.
Yeah. Musashi's voice is definitely, like, C tier.
I'd love to read it sometime. All right, time to hit the road. Just shine that sword up for me, okay?
Okie dokie. Will do.
The other voices in the game are okay, but Musashi's voice, yeah, pretty bad. It was like a last minute thing. They just like, it's like, all right, the original voice actor just had to quit for some reason. It's like, oh man, we need to redo all these voices, but we got like a week to do it. You know, who knows?
Oh, yeah.
It's hanging off his head. It's a parasite, clearly. It's a gigantic brown sperm. We can't watch English Naruto? Yeah. Believe it.
Ah, glad you stopped by.
There you go. What battle blowout? No time limit, items allowed. Right.
Fight!
Damn, these things hit hard.
You lose!
You lose!
Ah, glad you stopped by.
Post the link, oh no! No, links are fine here. As long as it's not spam. Yeah, what else has she done? Musashi, get over the arcade, like nothing. Tekken 5, Boktai. Voices for Boktai 2, is there even voices in that? Axel, Mega Man X7, Woman Confession Booth, Silent Hill. Yeah, pretty much just like bit rolls for like practically everything else. So yeah, definitely not a professional voice actor. I was ready to hit the ban button right there, RPG fan. You almost made me do it. Yeah, so am I. If it's their like normal voice, I can sometimes pick them up, but if it's like just it's just like a like if they're trying to do an actual voice, then it's a lot harder to realize it. That one I probably want to use super move there. She's a ring announcer for mixed martial arts in Japan. very unexpected. There's even a choice of right-hand weapon. All you have is the katana. Unless you eventually get like another weapon.
Ah, glad you stopped.
Fight!
Trying to like get out of range, but the range is pretty high.
Ah, glad you stopped.
You lose.
Fight!
There's more. Oh, there's more. Okay, well, this isn't fair.
You lose!
Definitely have to get rid of the ones that use the lightning things on that round, because we're getting massacred.
Ah, glad.
Fight!
That was the last round. Be good.
You win!
Great for Mr. Musashi, it is. It's a victory. Bravo, you have shown the medal here today. Lightning Rod. More defense, I lose a little bit of focus, which I don't really care about. Get some luck. Yeah. I'll take it. Hit it.
Ah!
Tiny belt shirt? Yeah, I know, right? Not enough belts. He's unless his weird pant design thing is made of belts, then that would actually make sense. Those belts some squall, yeah. I'm going to pause time here for a second. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and be back in just a few minutes. So, alright, back in a bit.